All right, hello everyone, good morning, welcome to Friday Flow. My name is Ellen. We are going to start standing on our mat. Also, once you have a foam roller off to the side, we're going to use that in just a couple moments after we go through just a quick standing warm-up. You can also grab some blocks, roll a blanket or towel if you don't have a foam roller. So you're going to start right in the center of your mat. We're going to bend those knees just a little bit. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up, taking a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, you're gonna let it go. And let's do that again. Inhale, reach. So full body stretch, exhale, let it go. Bend the knees, sit those hips back. Inhale all the way up, nice and tall. Exhale, let it go. Let's do this 2 more times. Take a nice inhale and an exhale. 1 more time. I want you to interlace your fingers at the top on that last one. Inhale. And then exhale, reach up and over to that left side. Quick side body stretch, knees are soft. Inhale back to the center, exhale to the other side. Little reach. Inhale, center, exhale. You're gonna take those arms in front of you. And I want you to push those hands away from you. Tuck that tailbone under, pull your belly button in just a little bit, and drop your neck to your chest. And so you're sort of pushing your shoulder blades away, getting a nice stretch in the upper back. Bring it back up to the top. Inhale, then just 1 more time to each side. Go to the left first. Exhale. Inhale back to center and exhale to that right side. Center, release those arms, circle those wrists on the way down. And bend those knees again. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Good. 2 more times. Big deep breath in. And breath out. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, just slowly start to pull those elbows down, very, very slowly, as if you're doing a doorway stretch. Pull those elbows down. Stop right about here, and your next inhale, I'm gonna show you from the side. You're gonna slowly arch your back, just a little bit, lifting the chest. Exhale, bend the knees and bring those elbows in. Almost like you're coming into a ball. Round the spine. So you open up on that inhale, pull those elbows apart, and then exhale, roll down. It's sort of like a cat-cow in standing position. Inhale, pull those elbows back, open the chest and shoulders. Maybe a little back bend there. Exhale, fold it forward. Let's do that again. Inhale. 3 more times. Push your chest forward. Exhale, roll into that ball. 2 more. Inhale, you're nice and tall on that inhale. Exhale, you almost collapse down into that exhale. Bend the knees, drop those hips. 1 more time. Inhale, lift, pull those elbows back, and then exhale. Perfect. We're gonna find a forward fold here. So you can bring those feet a little wider, relax those hands, relax the head. You can grab those elbows, gently sway side to side. Bend those knees here. Almost pull yourself down a little bit closer to the mat. Allow that head to be heavy. Sway side to side. Relax those arms. You're going to slowly roll up, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time. Very, very slow. Your head comes up last. Nice and slow. Once you're at the top, just a couple shoulder rolls here, up, down, and back. Good. So just a quick standing warm up. And then if you're just joining us, we're going to grab our foam rollers. If you don't have a foam roller, you can line up a couple of yoga blocks, make them into a straight line on your mat. 1 more shoulder roll, or you could roll up a blanket or a towel. All right, so we're gonna do just a couple of chest and shoulder openers and hip openers on our roller. We've done all these before, but it's been a while. So you wanna lay your roller like this. You can stack your pillows or blocks if you don't have that roller. You're gonna sit right on the edge of your roller, or your blocks, your pillows, whatever you have. Gently lower down, keep those feet wide for stability. Lower down, you wanna make sure your head is supported. All right, so again, feet wide, because you don't want to fall off the roller. It is a little unsteady. So feet nice and wide. We're gonna go ahead and reach those arms up, palms facing one another. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to open your arms out to make the letter T. We're gonna allow gravity to do its job here and just open up those shoulders. Get a deeper stretch than if we were just simply doing this flat on the floor without the roller. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhale, palms come together. Exhale, open up. We're gonna do 5 total. Inhale, back up. And exhale, keep those arms straight. 2 more. Inhale up, palms touch. Exhale out. And then our last one, we're gonna hold it there for a couple of breaths. So last one, arms straight out, the back of the hands touching the floor. Take a few breaths. Maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable if your shoulders are tight. That is normal, we just don't want it to feel painful. Of course, anytime something is painful, just come out of that pose and do something different. But if you feel a little bit of a pull, I encourage you just to stay here for a few more breaths. Especially if you do tend to have tight shoulders or you sit at your desk all day, you probably will feel this stretch. If you don't feel it, and if you want something a little more challenging, you can go ahead and slide those arms down by your side, palms facing down. So this one is optional. You can stick with the T, or you can make the letter Y with your arms. So I'll show you the Y, and then let you decide what feels good for your body. So inhale, reach those arms up, and you make the letter Y, exhale. So the goal is to try to get the back of the hands to touch the floor behind you. So 5 Ys or 5 Ts, go ahead and start. Again, whichever one feels like the appropriate stretch for you. We don't want it to be painful. Yes, it might be a little uncomfortable, especially if we're doing our push-up challenge this week for those FOHO members. Arms are probably pretty sore. So remember, we're gonna do 5 reps, the T or the Y. I'm finishing up my final Y. And that last one, wherever you're at, you keep those arms extended. And we're gonna hold for a couple breaths. Oof, definitely feel the stretch. Take a couple of deep breaths. Allow gravity just to do its job. We'll take one more breath and then start to head to those hips. So very slowly just bring those arms back up. You can even bend at your elbows a little bit, and we're all gonna give ourselves a big hug. Just cross those arms, give yourself a hug. Ooh, this should feel good. And then go ahead and slide those arms down. So you're gonna keep them down by your side. So feet are nice and wide. And all we're gonna do here for the hips is just simply extend our legs straight out. Keep them wide. So you're almost doing the same letter here, another Y with your legs. So you're gonna feel those hip flexors open. Your back is gonna arch off the roller a little bit. That's okay. If it doesn't feel good on your back, you can do one leg at a time. So maybe you place one foot on the floor while you stretch one side, and then you can switch. That will give you a little more support. So a couple more breaths. If you're doing one side, go ahead and switch, do the other. If you feel okay to extend both legs at the same time, then stay right there. Our final challenge, you can make the letter X with your body. So legs out and arms overhead. So if you want to take that position, you can do that now. It's just an option. So you stretch out the entire front side of your body, which for most of the day is in flexion, right? We're usually flexed. We're sort of hunching forward. So this is a great stretch for the front side of that body. So wherever you are at, you're going to hold that for 2 more breaths. All right, you're going to very slowly bend those knees, plant those feet onto the floor, bend those elbows, slide the hands back down, and we're just going to gently slide off our roller or those pillows, whatever we are using. Very slowly, and we can just move that off to the side. We're on our back now. Should almost feel like you're a little bit heavier or you're deeper into the mat after that stretch. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. I want you to wiggle your toes and circle your ankles here. And just move side to side, giving your back a little massage. So hopefully these stretches and openers will also help you move a little bit better in our flow that we're going to do today. So just make circles here in one direction. Get a nice good stretch. Go ahead and switch the direction of the circles. And then lower the feet onto the floor. We're going to do a couple windshield wipers here. So knees are bent, feet on the floor, just dropping your legs from side to side. Allowing those hips to come off the floor. And just getting a little more movement in those hips and back. One more on each side. All right, then you're going to roll all the way over to one side. You're going to gently press yourself up, and we're going to come to a tabletop position. So nice and easy here, take your time. We're going to find a cat-cow. So on that inhale, I want you to drop your belly, lift your chest, elbows bend just a little bit here. And as you exhale, move away from that mat, chin to chest. Really imagine that you're lifting up and away from the mat here. Draw that belly in. And then repeat, inhale. You're sinking into the mat. Make sure your feet are flat, they're untucked here. And then exhale, away from the mat, chin to chest. And let's do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Knees nice and wide, feet together. Sit back to child's pose. Walk those hands to the top of the mat. Drop your forehead down. Shift your weight side to side here. And I want us to warm up the core just a little bit before we really get going. So come back up to your tabletop position. We're going to go ahead and tuck those toes and lift up to downward facing dog. So upside down B with that body, right? You're lifting those hips way up. Go ahead and pedal out your heels. It's your first one of the day. Hold your down dog. Maybe move around a little bit in this pose, that's okay. Just sort of get the kinks out. Nice job. Couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Good looking group this morning. All right, so now we're gonna get into that core. On your next inhale, you're gonna move forward into a plank position. So you're gonna stack those shoulders right on top of your hips. You're gonna hold this here. Once you slowly draw your left knee into your chest, just your left knee, you're gonna hold this for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back out to your plank, hold that for 4, 3, tuck your tailbone, 2, 1, and then come back to down dog. Take an inhale and then an exhale. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. You can always lower your opposite knee for some support. Inhale, come to your plank. Exhale, draw your right knee into your chest without moving your back. I'm gonna show this with my left knee on the floor for support. Hold this for 4. Knee to chest, 3, 2, 1. Back out to plank and hold that for 4, 3, 2, Inhale, exhale, down dog. So we're gonna do it one more time on each side. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Exhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Keep your back super flat. Hold for 4. 3, bring it closer to your chest. Back up to plank, hold for 4. It could be supported plank. 2, and 1, exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, come to your plank. Exhale, right knee to your chest. Hold that for 4. 3, flat back. 1, hold your plank for 4. 3, tuck those hips, and exhale, down dog. Woo, good job. Inhale, drop those knees down. Exhale, sit back to your child's pose. You can flip your wrists up and down. Stretch them out a little bit, and sit back into your heels. So hopefully we got that heart rate up a little bit, got that fire burning in your core. And then we're gonna go ahead and stand up in just a moment. All right, let's come back up to our downward facing dog. Take an inhale, exhale, lift up. Next breath, bend those knees. And exhale, walk those feet to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale takes us to standing, nice and slow. Reach those arms up. You're gonna bring your palms together as you exhale and lower down. Inhale, reach those arms up, and exhale, float it down. All the way down. Inhale, lift up for a flat back, so halfway. Hands come to your knees or shins, press your heels into the floor, and push those hips back. You wanna lift your chest and keep your back super flat here. As you exhale, come on down. We're gonna start with that right leg. I'm gonna face this way. Start with your right leg, take it on back, drop that knee to the floor, lift up forward lunge, untuck that back toe, reach those arms up, inhale, and exhale, just hold your low lunge. So options for arms, you can find that cactus. If you have sensitive shoulders or a neck, or something just isn't feeling great this morning, so cactus arms works really well. Or you can keep them extended. So dropping those hips, still tucking that tailbone under just a little bit. Hold this here. One more breath. Inhale, you're gonna lower those hands to the floor. Now we're gonna take that right arm and make that shape of that rainbow. So inhale, reach up, and exhale. Look over that right shoulder and reach for your heel. Let's do that again. Inhale, rainbow back to the front. Exhale, take it on back. We're gonna do it one more time. Inhale forward and exhale. So maybe you actually reach for that heel or you reach for your calf. If you want a little extra challenge, extend that front arm like peaceful warrior, reaching up and over and take your gaze up. Also a great place to use your blocks if you have those. So hold this here. Peaceful warrior, just kneeling. One more breath. And then inhale, come on back up. We're gonna take those hands on either side of our foot. We're gonna retuck our back foot or back toes. I want you to lift your knee off the floor and take a big step in. Plant your heel down to find warrior one. So make that 45-degree angle. Lift your chest when you're ready. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, hold. Front knee is slightly bent, back leg is straight. Inhale, we're gonna lower those arms. Exhale, roll the shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together. Maybe interlace those fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, lower for humble warrior. Very slowly, start to drop your chest. You can reach those arms way up and back, or just continue to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Fingers don't have to interlace. Press into your back foot just as much as your front. And then inhale, slowly take it up. And then exhale, we're gonna step to a chair pose and bring our hands together in prayer. So go ahead and drop down as you exhale, get nice and low in that chair. We're gonna start right away with the balance. On your next breath, you're gonna reach that right leg up. Inhale, lift that right leg up, and exhale, let's just hold here for a couple of breaths. Hold this here. I'm just gonna show you from the front. So you're sort of making a 90-degree angle with your leg. Your chest is up and lifted. Standing legs slightly bent. Hold it for a few more breaths. 90-degree angle. Once you keep that foot nice and flexed here. One more breath, and we're going to kick it back and hinge. So inhale, I want you to hinge forward and extend that leg straight back. And then exhale, come back to your standing knee to chest. Inhale, hinge and kick back. Extend that leg, don't worry about the height. And then exhale, bring that knee back in. We're going to do it one more time. You can find a spot against the wall here. Extend and kick it back. Inhale, and then exhale, bring that knee back to your chest. And then exhale, step it back to a nice high lunge. Reach those arms up, inhale. And exhale, take your hands down. You're going to step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to your high plank. Exhale, lower your knees and chest. Chaturanga. Lower the body as one unit. Flatten your toes. Inhale, lift baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, up and back for down dog or child pose. You choose. 2 breaths. We'll do the same thing on the other side. One more breath. Hopefully starting to get nice and warm. Next inhale, you're going to bend those knees. Exhale, you're going to walk, hop, or jump. Forward fold. Inhale, arms come up to the top. Nice and slow. Bring those palms together as you exhale and lower down. Okay, so same thing with that left leg. Make sure you have support for your knees since we are starting in that kneeling position. I forgot to mention that. Inhale, reach up, then exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Pull those shoulder blades together, and exhale, lower. Step your left leg back. Drop that knee. Find your balance. Go ahead and flatten that toe. Inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, hold. Think of stitching your ribcage together. Remember the options with the arms. You could do cactus or keep them extended. Tuck that tailbone under, even though you are dropping those hips. One more breath. Okay, inhale, slowly lower those hands down. Now we're nice and upright. We're going to create that arc or that rainbow shape with our left arm this time. So inhale, reaching back for that heel, and then exhale, come on back. So we're opening up through that side body. Inhale, big circle rainbow, and exhale. Let's do it one more time. Have those blocks handy here, if you have them, and then hold. So you can stay here upright. You can lean back and reach for that heel. Extra challenge, extend that opposite arm. Peaceful warrior, take it up and take your gaze up at your hand. Next time we do this, we'll be in a regular peaceful warrior without our knee on the floor. So practice here first. Keep that core nice and strong like you're holding the plank. Right? And then inhale, come on back. Exhale, take those hands on either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toe, lift your knee. Go ahead and take a step in for warrior one. Plant that heel, lift the chest. Bring those hips forward, arms up. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Front knee slightly bent, back leg straight. Lower those arms, roll the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades together, maybe interlace, and exhale, lower for humble warrior. Reach those arms up. So we got that big stretch in our arms and shoulders with the foam roller. Hopefully they feel a little more open to do this pose. Relax the head. Push into your back foot as much as your front. Inhale, slowly take it up. Bring those hands to prayer. Exhale, step to the top and find your lowest point for chair. You should be able to wiggle your toes here and drop those hips low. Inhale, lift up, exhale. Now your left leg lifts for that balance. And we hold it here. Not a good mat for balancing. So we're at a 90-degree angle. Your standing leg is slightly bent. You tuck those hips under, your chest is up. We hold this for a couple breaths, and then we kick it back 3 times. So imagine that you're nice and tall. One more. Inhale, go ahead and hinge, extend that leg back. Don't worry about the height just yet. And then exhale, bring that knee back into your chest. 2 more times. Inhale, hinge. Take your time. You're gonna feel those glutes. Nice. And exhale. Great time to use the wall for a little help. This is your last one. Press through that heel, kick it out, and exhale, knee to chest. Last one, big step back to a lunge. Inhale, big step back. Reach those arms up, exhale. And then inhale, take those hands down. Step back to down dog. Good job. Now you can stay in your down dog or find child's pose, or go through this little flow here. Our plank, our chaturanga. Remember to glue those arms to your rib cage. Keep your shoulders down. Your baby cobra. And then come on back to down dog or child's pose. Go through that at your own breath, your own timing. Feel free to take things out, add things in. I'm gonna give you one more breath, and then we're gonna start back with the right side. Bend the knees. Next inhale. Exhale, walk out or jump. Forward fold. Inhale takes us to standing. Bring the palms together. Exhale, lower. Okay, how are we doing? Good, thumbs up. Okay, perfect. Let's do it again. Add a little more. Anytime, grab your water, take a breather. Reach up, and exhale, let it go. Halfway lift. Inhale. Really lift your chest. Pull your shoulder blades together there. And exhale. Take a step back with your right leg. This time we're gonna stay in a lunge. So last time we dropped the knee. Let's keep it up. Inhale, reach those arms. Exhale, hold. So you can always lower back down to that knee, but try to keep a nice high lunge here. Hold it for one more breath. And then inhale, I want you to bring those hands down. We're gonna do the same rainbow. I want you to reach down on your inhale and then exhale. So we're just sort of making this a bigger movement while we're up here. 2 more times. Inhale down. Exhale, big rainbow back. 1 more time, and you're gonna hold that last one. And exhale. So you're reaching for the back of your knee. Extend that left arm up. Inhale and exhale. Peaceful warrior position with the arms. Hold this here. Look up, big stretch. 1 more breath. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, open your hip and rotate down to warrior 2, since we're already in that big lunge. Hold this here. Your shoulders are right on top of those hips. Your front knee is bent. Back leg is nice and straight. Take an inhale. Exhale, can you drop an inch lower? Woo, I feel that burn. Press into your back foot as much as your front. 1 more breath here. Okay, inhale, you're gonna take that back heel back off the floor. Arms come up, go back to the front. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. You're gonna step into your chair. So drop it back. Let's extend the arms up this time. Drop those hips, get a little bit lower than last time. Reach those arms up, get nice and low. Make sure you can wiggle those toes. Woo. 1 more breath. Now bring your hands together. Inhale, lift. Right leg comes up. Exhale. So from here, we're actually gonna take this and turn it into a tree pose. So hold that leg up. And then I want you to open your hip, plant your foot either by your ankle, a little higher, or right above your knee. And you're gonna hold tree. So we're gonna do 2 balances today. So nice and tall here. Maybe you extend those arms. Hold it here. Just a few more breaths. If you fall out of it, get back into it. We have that hinge. Our warrior 3 is what's gonna be coming up next. 1 more breath in your tree. Take your hands back to prayer as you inhale. As you exhale, take that foot off of your leg without helping it with your hands. Just remove that foot very slowly. Bring the knee back up, inhale, flex that foot, exhale, go into your warrior 3. Ooh, a little tricky. So this is where you're gonna hold it for a couple breaths. You can extend your arms by your side. You can extend them in front of you, maybe out to the side, whatever you want. Maybe you reach for that foam roller that's right in front of you. I want that back leg straight, and now I want you to lift it up a little bit higher. So now we're making a letter T shape with our body. Hold it. Maybe you want to practice your half moon. You can open those hips and try that. We will come here again. Keep that back leg super straight. We're feeling that standing leg. One more breath. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, bring it back up to your chest. And then we're going to step it back for our final lunge. Inhale, reach those arms up. Ooh, exhale. So we have one more layer to add. You're going to take your hands to the floor. You're going to drop that knee. Press your right hand into the floor. Inhale, and exhale, reach and twist with the opposite arm. So whatever leg is in front is the safe side arm that's going to twist. Reach it up. Maybe hand just starts at that hip. Look down at your knee. Make sure it's still in front of your, right on top of your foot. Untuck your back toe. Twist a little bit more. 2 more breaths. Drop those hips. Lift the chest. And then inhale, take that hand back down. Exhale, tuck the toe. Step it back. Down dog. And then your choice, you can go through this flow here. When you are done, you're going to find a child's pose or a down dog. Take your time, and we'll do that same thing on the other side. Doing great, everyone. One more breath where you're at. Down dog or child's pose. Next inhale, I want you to go ahead and bend those knees. Exhale, walk, hop, or jump. Forward fold. Inhale, take those arms up. Palms come together, exhale. All right, other side, let's do it. Inhale, reach, and exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. And exhale. So big step back with that left leg this time. Nice high lunge, extend those arms up, inhale, and exhale, hold. So you have the option of dropping to that knee. If you want a little more challenging version, keep that knee off the floor. Inhale, take those arms down. So you're gonna reach towards your foot. As you exhale, take that left arm up, make that rainbow shape, reach behind, look over that shoulder. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale, reach. 1 more time. Inhale down, and exhale. So you're sort of reaching for the back of your knee, your heel, and then go ahead and extend that opposite arm. Peaceful warrior, take that gaze up at your hand. Keep your hips down. Big side stretch. Hold this for 2 more breaths. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're not going to set it for warrior 2. So just simply open your hips and plant your heel onto the floor, and you're in warrior 2. Make sure that stance is much wider. Take a few breaths. Tuck that tailbone under. Make sure your shoulders are right on top of your hips and that you're not leaning forward slightly or leaning back slightly. Right in the center. Inhale, exhale, drop an inch. Hold it. Good job. Inhale, you're gonna go ahead and take that back heel off the floor. Reach those arms up, come back to the center. Bring your palms together as you exhale. Lean forward, big step to chair pose. Drop the hips, lift the arms, and hold. So drop a little bit lower. Make sure you can wiggle those toes. Keep that chest up. Bring your hands back to prayer. Inhale, lift. Exhale, now your left leg lifts up. Hold this for 1 breath. Transition to tree. Plant that foot. And hold it. So I just don't want it right on the knee joint. It can be below or above. You're nice and tall. You've opened up that left hip. Chest is up. Hold it there. Maybe you extend those arms. A couple more breaths. Let me just check it on that tree pose. Beautiful. Yes, very good, everyone. Let's do 2 more breaths. Focus on one thing in front of you. All right, as you inhale, slowly bring those hands back to prayer if you're not there already. And as you exhale, remove that foot. Use your leg strength and core strength to bring it back up without using your hands. You're gonna flex your foot, inhale, exhale, go back into your warrior 3. Just showing you side view. So you want both hip bones to face the floor. You want that back leg nice and straight. Keep your gaze not straight down the floor, but slightly in front of you. Maybe arms by your side, maybe in front. Maybe you're stacking your hips, practicing that half moon, whatever you would like. We're gonna hold this for a couple breaths, okay? This is your time to practice your balance. Back leg straight. Good, nice balance there, Bill. Good, Joanne. One more breath, everyone, you got it. Take an inhale, exhale, bend that knee, bring it back up to your chest. Inhale and exhale, step it back. One last layer. Step it on back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take those hands down. Drop your back knee first. Plant your left hand into the floor. Exhale, now your right arm reaches to twist. Reach and twist. So arm can extend. Maybe you keep it at your hip. Watch your front knee. I want you to make sure it's not going in or out. Hips down, chest up. Reach and twist. Untuck your back foot. Can you reach and twist a little bit more for one more breath? Great place to use a block here as well. Lift that chest. And then inhale, take that hand down. Exhale, tuck that toe and step back. Down dog. Good job, everyone. One more round each side. We can do it. So you can go through that flow again, or just find a child's pose. I'm going to speed up just a tiny bit. One more round on each side. So we'll get one more opportunity to practice our balance. Inhale, bend those knees. Exhale, walk, hop, or jump, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale takes us to standing. Palms come together. Exhale, bring it right back up on that next breath. And let it go, swan dive forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, a little bit faster, a little more challenge. Exhale. Right leg, big step back. Arms up, inhale, and exhale. You're gonna lift up and go right into your warrior 2 here. Lower down. Flip that palm of that front hand, inhale, and exhale, take it back for that peaceful warrior. Take your gaze up at your hand. Big, big stretch. Maybe take that back arm, wrap it around your hips, reaching for the opposite one. Inhale, come on back, and exhale. Lift that heel, arms up, face the front. Bring your palms together. Exhale. Go ahead and step it into your chair. Drop it back, nice and low, arms up. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, lift up. Right leg up. Exhale, go right into your tree. Nice and tall, find that tree pose. Extend those arms. Nice and tall. Tuck that tailbone under. Go ahead and reach those hands back to prayer if you're not there already. Take that foot off the leg. Inhale. Bring that knee up and exhale. Go right into that warrior 3. And we're holding here for a couple of breaths. So again, you can reach for that foam roller. You can use your wall. So let's try standing half moon if you want a little extra challenge. All you're gonna do here is stack your hips. So just like you're in a side plank. Stack those hips, open up. To the side, I point my toe. And then you take that bottom hand, reaching to the floor. Top hand, my right arm reaches up. That's your standing half moon. So hold that there, your hips stack. I'll show you from the front. So a couple more breaths to practice. Stack the hips and open up. Couple more breaths, let me see it. I know we're feeling that leg. Good, Suzanne, yep, extend that arm up. Beautiful, one more breath. Inhale, bring that knee back to your chest. And then exhale, big step back to that lunge. Reach those arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. This time, keep that back leg extended. Press into the floor, reach and twist. I want you to drop your hips and keep your chest up. Hold it for a few more breaths. So you can still lower that knee if you'd like, but extra challenge to keep that back leg nice and straight. Press through that heel, hips down, chest up, one more breath. Inhale, hands come down. Exhale, step it back. Down dog. Go through your flow here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lift. And come on back. 2 breaths. Same thing other side. Going right into it. All right, bend those knees. Inhale. Exhale, walk backward, jump, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, reach up. This time we're just going to swan dive forward. Go right into that. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. Big step back, left leg, high lunge. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, open that hip, plant that heel, warrior 2. Shoulders down, chest up. Inhale, flip that palm, take it back on that exhale. Wrap that hand around or reach that opposite hip. Open that shoulder, big stretch. One more breath. Inhale, come down. Exhale, bring those hands to prayer. Come into your chair, reach those arms up. Get nice and low here. Remember that balance is coming up. Hands to prayer. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale, find a tree pose. Flow right into it. Nice and tall. Extend those arms once you're there. Hold it. Nice and tall. Perfect. Yep. Beautiful, everyone. A couple more breaths. Looking good. Then we're going to practice that warrior 3. Maybe even try that standing half moon. One more breath. Bring those hands back to prayer. Inhale, draw that knee to your chest. Exhale, take it back. Warrior 3. And hold. So whatever version of this you want to do, just keep that rib cage stuck together. Pull those shoulders back. Standing half moon. Keep your standing leg bent. Go ahead and open your hips. So stack your hips on top of one another. Extend that back leg and open up with those arms as if you're doing a twist. Right hand to the floor, left arm extends. That's your half moon. You can keep your focus on the floor. If you want a little more challenging, you can take your focus up with that extended hand. So 2 more breaths, practicing wherever you want here. Lift that leg, squeeze and lift. Remember, you're lifting away from the floor. Yes, like you're getting a little bit taller. Inhale, slowly bring that leg to your knee, or your knee to your chest, excuse me. Exhale, and then big step back. Inhale, that high lunge. Exhale, take those hands down, reach and twist, other side. Try to keep that back knee off the floor. Hold up for a couple breaths. I want your hips down and your chest up. Big reach and twist. Beautiful. Big reach and twist. Pressing through that heel. One more breath. And then inhale, hands come down. Exhale, down dog. You can find child's pose or go through that flow one more time. Up to you. And whenever you're done, find a child's pose. Take a couple breaths. Let that heart rate come down. Good job, everybody. Shift your weight from side to side in that child's pose. Woo. Inhale, slowly walk those hands up. And exhale, release. Great job, everyone. We're just going to finish with some stretching. We're going to start with our pigeon pose. So your option is to do a figure 4 on your back if the pigeon bothers your knees. Let's start in down dog. This way. Start in down dog. We'll go ahead and lift that right leg up first. Right leg inhale, exhale. Bend that knee and you're going to place your leg at the top of your mat. Flatten your back leg. You ideally want to get your shin perpendicular to the top of your mat, just ideally. Does not have to be that way. You're going to feel a big stretch in your hips and your glutes. And then feel free to lower down into your elbows, your forearms. Pigeon doesn't feel good, you're on your back in a figure 4 stretch. Put that ankle over your knee. So stretching out the same muscles, just a different pose, different position. Take a few breaths. I like to move around a little bit in my pigeon. So if you're in your figure 4 on the back, just simply switch legs. If you're in pigeon, gently press back up to your hands, tuck your back toe, very slowly come back to down dog. Use your upper body and core, lift and press up, inhale, and then exhale your left leg, lift it up, and bring it to the top of that mat. Back leg is straight. Once you're ready, lower down to your elbows, your forearms for a deeper stretch. Figure 4, you can pull your legs into your chest for a deeper stretch. Figure 4, you can stay on your back, just shake the legs out in front of you. Pigeon, we're gonna meet them on our back as well. So just very slowly come out of that pigeon position. I'm gonna go back to my down dog. Lower the knees. Swing the legs around, everyone down onto your back. You're gonna give yourself a big hug, just like we did in the beginning. Big hug, knees to chest. Just a little quick side-to-side stretch here. And I want you to start with your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg out and long. Right knee in, move it around, make a couple circles here. Work into that hip joint. Circle the ankle, wiggle the toes. And then I want you to pull it across the body for a spinal twist. So bring that right knee over to the left side, extend your right arm out, and look over that shoulder, spinal twist. Very slowly come back to the center. Inhale and exhale. You're going to switch. You're now going to pull your left knee into your chest. Extend your right leg long. Make a couple circles with that leg. Move around your foot, your ankle here. And then pull that one across the body. Over to the right side. Extend the opposite arm. Look over that shoulder. Spinal twist. Very slowly back to the center. Extend both legs out. Reach your arms overhead. Just make yourself a little longer here. Big inhale, reach, reach, reach. Stretch up those abdominals and then exhale. Pull your knees back in. Final stretch will be happy baby. So bring the knees back in. Feet together, knees out. Reach for those feet and extend your legs up. Feel free to rock side to side. Maybe a butterfly feels good. You can stay right there. Just make sure you're not straining your neck or shoulders while you're doing the stretch. This should feel good. And then when you're ready, just gently come out of that. Maybe take one more final pose or final stretch that you really wanted to do today. And then when you're done, you can find your Shavasana. I encourage you to find any relaxation pose that feels good on your body this morning. And once you're there, go ahead and just close your eyes. Maybe you go back onto your foam roller. Maybe you find a legs up the wall pose if you're feeling tight hamstrings. Maybe you find that butterfly pose. You bring your soles of the feet together and allow those knees to fall out to the side. Whatever feels good. And then slowly start to move your head from side to side. Gently start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Go ahead and start to very slowly slide both knees into your chest. You're going to give yourself a big hug. One last hug. Rock side to side. When you're ready, roll over to one side, press yourself up. Find a comfortable seated position. Maybe do a couple of neck rolls or gentle twists once you're up there. Maybe a couple shoulder rolls. And then all together, we'll reach our arms up as we inhale. Bring those palms together, exhale, lower down. Thank you all so much for making the time this morning, coming to class. Namaste. Happy Friday. Great job, everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.